New pond. Little tip when you're filming, never stand with the wind when there's a fountain in back view. We are here at a new pond though, getting ready to try see if there's some fish in here. I don't know, I've never been here. I'm gonna go ahead and fish it, and I don't know where today's video is gonna go. More probably just fishing and showing you guys, you know, what I do when I go to a new pond. That's probably what we'll do tonight. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, got a little time to kill. This pond wasn't that far away from my house, so I figured might as well come down here and see if there's some fish in it. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna go rig up some of my baits and rods and see if we can get on some fish. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's go fishing. Okay, we are now ready to go fishing. I got 2 rods. One has a Texas rig on it, and the other one has a shaky head. I also brought like a rattle trap, and the rest I have is like slow moving baits. This pond seems like it's real shallow. Yeah, it seems, at least this end's real shallow, but there doesn't seem like there's a lot of algae on the bottom or anything like that, so I can probably get away with throwing a moving bait, or that specifically that rattle trap. And as you can see, I couldn't hold back. I have to throw the old rattle trap around. All right, we are now changing tactics again. I'm going to the old standby, the old pond standby when fishing is tough and when nothing else seems to be working, because that's what the case is right now. A traditional stick bait. This is the Biospawn Exo Stick. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this around. This is just a good bait to throw when the fish are inactive. Yeah, I got one. Oh, he's running fast. Woo! Oh, it feels decent. There we go. There he is right there. Switched up to that Exo Stick, and that's the first bite. Just working it real slow and felt him bite it. So there are fish in here. Oh! Just lost one. Jeez. Oh, come on, get it. Got him. I got him. Man, I saw him wake on it. This is not real deep water. I saw that fish wake on it, and then he had it, and then he just had it for a split second, dropped it, and then so you never want to set the hook once you feel him drop it. And then I just sat there and like just let it sit, and then he came back and got it real quick. I mean, that all happened pretty quick, but he did drop it and come back. It's a little bit longer fish right there, kind of real lean, if you can see that there. But on his fins, he's got those little black parasites. I've seen that a few times. Alrighty, cool. That was pretty painful. That was not a very good day of fishing, but at least I got my curiosity out of the way, because I've always wondered if this pond had, you know, good fish in it. And, you know, it had fish, it had some life in it, but the bass fishing was not that good. So right now I'm just going to do a Q&A. Haven't done one of these for a long time, and I just want to let you guys know that I do read all of your comments. I may not respond to them all, but I do read all your comments, and comment section of YouTube is probably my favorite, you know, way to communicate with you guys. I love going back and reading them, but at the same time, I can't respond to them all. So I'm just going to pick a few good ones out of my recent videos and respond to them, and that'll probably be the end of today's video. The first question comes from Tyler. He asked what type of terrain I was fishing in my chatterbait video. And if you haven't watched this video, it's going to be kind of confusing, so I'll give you an insight on what I was doing. Basically, I was fishing the bank, then I moved out into the middle of the lake and caught a big fish. So I think you're wondering what made me move out into the middle of the lake to start fishing. And basically, this is a big tip. Big tip, listen up. When you are fishing a pond or lake or whatever you're fishing, and that lake or pond or body of water has grass growing in it and good grass,
basically good grass is hydrilla, milfoil, stuff that grows up off the bottom, not just moss. When your lake has that, that will encourage the fish to move off the bank, offshore, and find, you know, refuge and cover in that grass. And that's all I was fishing. I was just fishing like a 4 to 10 foot grass flat. And basically it's just a whole nother ecosystem for those fish to live in. There's good cover, there's everything that a bass would want, and a lot of times they'll live in it year round. It comes from Max. He asked me basically what fly rod I was using in my latest fly fishing video and what is the best starting rod for him. So basically the rod I was using, Tyler, was a 8.5 foot, I think it is, yes, it is a 5 weight action, and that's a really good all-around rod too. That's a really good starting rod. That's what I would recommend for you, unless you're going like for really small fish or really big fish. But just for what I was doing, catching bass, and catching bass, and if you want to catch bluegill and crappie on it, it'll work fine for that as well. That's a perfect rod. I'd stick between 7.5 and 8.5 feet. Once you get over that, it might be a little tricky to deal with a long rod. But I was using an 8.5 foot 5 weight. It was a Hobbs Creek combo. It's by Bass Pro, well, Whitewater, and that's all I was doing. It's a real good rod, and I'd recommend that for anybody who wants to start fly fishing. Okay, so for the last, I guess you could call it question of the day, I'm going to talk about why I haven't been doing as much tournament videos as I have in the past. And I get this question, I've been getting a lot, and I think I get it from a lot of people who like to tournament fish. They want to see how I prepare, they want to see how I think, they want to see how I fish. And the reason I haven't been doing it as much is because the tournament videos honestly have kind of hurt me as a tournament fisherman. Filming, fishing, and fishing tournaments is basically what I love most about fishing. What filming does when I film those spots is it hurts me for the next one. And I've experienced this in the past, and that's why I kind of stopped, is because say I went out and fished a tournament and I did really good. I just hypothetically say I won, and I was on a really good spot and I caught a lot of fish there. Next time that I go to fish on this lake, people who fish this lake will watch my video and either figure out where to fish, what to fish. They'll know what to do. And I as much as I want people to catch fish, I always want to help people catch fish. At the same time, when you're a tournament fisherman, you want to keep your secrets. That's how you do good. I need to start thinking about a way around this so that I can film and film tournaments and fish them at the same time without hurting me. I need to start thinking a way around this because I do like the tournament videos too, and I know you guys do, and I don't want to stop filming them. So hopefully for next season, I don't really have any more tournaments left this year. I have two pretty much, but for next season, hopefully we can figure a way around this dilemma. Today's video is kind of all over the place if you ask me. So like always, hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and please subscribe for more of my content. Thank you to all of you who are subscribed and watch my videos. I will see you next time, which will probably be tomorrow. And until then, peace out.